What's up, guys? It is Herm.
And Nique.
Hey, Nique.
Hi.
Hi. And it is Thanksgiving, so it is Thursday, um, November 23rd. So happy Thanksgiving from our family to yours. Which means that yesterday actually would have been my 5 week post op. But this is going to be a combination of week 4, which was my 1 month surgery anniversary, which was last week because I didn't get to making a video last week, and then week 5, which is this week. Um, so yeah, I guess we're gonna just start off with um, stats. Um, we actually wasn't since week was it week 4? I think since last week or maybe the week before that. We said we wasn't gonna weigh ourselves no more until my post-op second appointment, which is on December 1st. But I actually went to the hospital yesterday, day before yesterday, which I'll get into later. And they weighed me there, so unfortunately, I know my current weight. Um, but Nique still haven't weighed herself yet. So anyway, my highest weight is 393. My surgery weight is 374, and my current weight from last week's weight was 348, and then this week was 338. So, excuse me. Um, that is a difference of 36 pounds since surgery, and 55 pounds since my highest weight, which was in August. Um, excuse me. So yeah, man. So down to 38 feels good. Um, yeah. And so you still current with your
Question mark.
question mark. So we'll know Nique update in like 2 more weeks. Next week Friday. So we'll know. So guess we're just gonna dive in with week 4 updates. So we had went to a symposium conference for Nique's job out of town in Traverse City, Michigan, um, during week 4, and we was there for 2 days. Um, and I'm gonna let Nique explain what happened.
Well, the hotel we checked into had fresh cookies in the lobby, and they were really good about keeping those cookies stocked. So every time we left the hotel, came back to the hotel, we kind of made a trip by the lobby and got some of the cookies. But it was good though, because Herm kind of realized he liked oatmeal raisin cookies,
I do.
which I've been trying to tell him all along. Like, those are really good cookies. Like, they're no chocolate chip cookies, but it's still good. So,
And I didn't dump.
yeah, so when you don't dump, you take advantage of things. Not saying that you should just take advantage of eating cookies all the time, but hey,
You can use a cookie here and there,
yeah, or 5.
or or 5. Yeah.
So that's kind of what happened. And it was kind of a free for all weekend for me as well. Like, I saw some classmates that I haven't seen since I graduated. So it's been about, well, over a year. So it was nice to catch up with them. We went and got drinks, had burgers, stuff like that. Just, little things. But yeah, that was week 4 pretty much in a nutshell. We didn't really, I wouldn't say we did terrible, but it wasn't what we would normally do either.
And I experienced a lot of dumping. So like she said, they had burgers. I didn't eat burgers. I ate a little piece of the burger, and like some sweet potato. Excuse me, guys. I'm kind of dealing with allergies problem right now, and I'm going to my allergist next week, so I can't take any allergy medicine until after that appointment. So my allergies are messing up really bad. But yeah, back to the story. Um, we are when they were having like their burgers and stuff, so I took like a little piece of she like on her burger had like mushrooms and stuff on there. So I took like some mushroom and like a little piece of the burger and like some sweet potato tot, and that was like pretty much it. But I try to eat stuff like potatoes and coleslaw, and I just like kept dumping or it wouldn't sit right with my stomach. Even like the Wendy's chili, which I was able to usually eat, it wasn't sitting well with. I got like a famous bowl from KFC, couldn't eat it, dumped. Like week 4 was bad, with a lot of dumping, just not good. Um, yeah, so that's pretty much that. Week 5, was a little bit better, because I pretty much am not trying to eat anything that's gonna cause me to dump, especially like going on to week 6. Like today's Thanksgiving, and we're actually at our own place. We didn't visit any family or anything this holiday. And so Nique just pretty much cooked for her because I'm not really gonna eat much, if any at all. So she just made her some like corned beef and cabbage. And then like last night I went to the store and I got me like liquid diet stuff, some popsicles, some puddings, some Powerades and stuff because I'm just over throwing up. Like my dumping consists of throwing up mostly. I know there's like a lot of other different symptoms of dumping, but um, something else around my stomach is automatically coming out through the mouth. Sorry if that's TMI, but and I'm just tired of feeling that way. So I'm trying to at this level though, week 5 I was supposed to be able to eat like, lean meats and cheeses and spices and condiments and stuff like that. But I mean, like earlier this week I had made some tacos, well, like a taco salad thing, and like I ate the first time and it was like, and I had it previously and it was okay, and then this week I actually used the beef instead of turkey like last time, and it just, I don't know, my stomach was just hurting. And I noticed that when I'm eating food, I get fuller quicker than where if I eat like puddings or yogurt or something. So I was like, whatever, I'm just over it. So I don't know. I guess my stomach is not keeping up with the the levels of advancement of diets. So when I go to my appointment next Friday, I'm going to talk to my nutritionist about that because I do miss food and I like to have regular food. I'm tired of eating dairy products pretty much. I'm tired of puddings. I'm tired of yogurts. Yeah, I want to be able to eat normal food and the food that I'm supposed to eat and not dump or have problems. So that's like my biggest frustration right now. Like the weight is coming off great, but like I just want to. I think the part that sends me back to regrets and buyer's remorse is like the whole like the stuff that I'm supposed to eat during these phases I can't even eat, and it's like okay, what the heck? Because I'm in this stage, I should be able to eat a piece of deli meat or this and not feel like I'm about to throw up. Like that's just like my biggest frustration right now because I feel like if I had that component of being able to eat what I'm supposed to eat, then it would make me feel better about the surgery, and and that's not what's happening. So I'm still like frustrated. So like I said, I'm back doing the liquid diet stuff because that's what works in my stomach. Um, I went to the hospital Wednesday morning, so yesterday morning, because the Tuesday I had went to the dentist because I'm having tooth pain, and he had gave me some antibiotics and some Tylenol threes, and it was kind of like right after I took the Tylenol and the antibiotic that I started feeling like dizzy, lightheaded. My chest was getting real tight. I really couldn't breathe, and I was telling Nique like, cause we was both in our lounge where it was like I'm telling her like get some clothes on because I'm gonna have to get rushed to the hospital. I don't know what's going on. I couldn't really breathe. Um, and I got this real sharp pain in my side, and it was just real worried. So I started walking around to see if that would help, and it didn't. So she's about to get ready to call the ambulance because like it was getting really bad. But then it kind of like calmed down a little bit, and I was able to start breathing a little bit better. But and then I like waited it out. I'm like, well, maybe I'll be okay. But then I eventually went to the hospital because I didn't know what that was, and I was still having like a milder form of the pain that I was having. With the ER, they did a complete workup. They checked everything. I did a CT scan, checked my pouch and everything, um, blood work, urine tests, EKG, yeah, pretty much everything. Um, Everything came back normal. All my labs came back fine. Uh, I had broken into like a random like hives on my neck when I was there, but I think it was because of the cords that they had wrapped around my neck. Well, not wrapped around my neck, but like sitting on my neck. I think I like just had some type of reaction to that. But yeah, everything came back fine. It said I had like a something effusion or something. When I looked it up, it was like a little small fluid in the cell wall of the lungs or something like that. But nothing that was like major. Um, and I got some Dilaudid while I was there to take the pain away. They gave me some fluids, Benadryl, um, which cleared the highs up right away. Um, yeah, some Zolfram because I was real nauseated, and yeah, I was there for a couple hours and just got sent back home. Everything was fine, so that's what we want to hear. I don't know. I guess it was just some random thing. I don't know, but yeah. So and also I put on some like summer clothes that I had something to me like to try on like a summer shirt that I had like a short sleeve button up, and because I know before I wasn't able to, I had grew out of it, and it was from like a couple summers ago from our vacations, and I put it on randomly and like it fits again. I'm even able to button up, and I wasn't even able to button it up before, so you know, a little small non-scale victory. I was really happy about that. Um, so it's coming off, but like I just want my life back in the sense of being able to feel like a normal human being when it comes to eating or whatever. Um, yeah, I forgot I'm talking too much. You want to talk? How's stuff been going for you?
Well, I guess I'll go back a couple weeks. So this is probably two, 2.5, 3 weeks ago now. Well, I got some very, very bad news. So I was on like a state, like, what do you call it? Like a state funded insurance. And that is who I got my approval for surgery through. Well, I got a paper in the mail that said that I no longer qualified to be under that plan anymore. Basically because I've graduated from college, I've gotten a pretty decent job, and now I no longer qualify because I make too much money as to what they say. So the insurance plan ends on December 1st. As you guys know, my surgery was scheduled for December 6th. So I'm like, well, what can I do about this? Can I contact the state and see if there's any way that I could, appeal this? And they said pretty much, no, you make too much money, so you don't qualify. So then I went to my surgeon's office and pretty much like pleaded with them, like, hey, is there any way I can change the date or anything like that? They told me no. So with both of those doors closing, I was forced to cancel my pre-op appointments as well as my surgery. So I'm left with an undetermined date as to when I'm going to have surgery. And it sucked. It really did. But, so I ended up getting new insurance. It happened to be open enrollment for, like the affordable health plans. So it's open enrollment until the 18th. So I was the 18th of December. So I found this out a couple weeks ago. And I just, after all those doors shut, I'm like, well, I could either cry about this or continue to cry, or I can just do something about it. Right. So I ended up signing up for new insurance. So I got a new insurance plan, and it's a plan that is compatible with my surgeon's office and Priority Health. And they are partnered with Spectrum Health is the facility that we're going through. We gone through. So I won't. The good thing about it is I won't have to. Because my fear was that I was gonna have to redo everything that I've been doing, and all the while paying specialist fees and things like that. And as you guys know, that can be very expensive. But they assured me that I don't have to redo anything that I've already done thus far. The only thing I have to do is like a final decision again. They resubmit to the insurance. I meet my deductible, and then I can be approved again. So I'm not going to say that it's not disheartening, because I was really broken by this. But, I mean, everything happens for a reason. And now I feel better knowing that I'm going back in the right direction. I've never really stopped doing anything that I was doing. Like, I'm carrying on just like surgery would be in 2 weeks. Like, I'm just carrying on the same way. But it's been a little difficult to deal with, just because you get your hopes up for something, and then you just get knocked all the way back down. And it's unfortunate, but keep pushing along, and I'll get surgery eventually.
Definitely. And I was just trying to tell her, like, it is very unfortunate that the way things happen, but obviously there's a greater reason, greater purpose for why it happened. I don't know. I was always just taught to like see the good things and see the good in things rather than focusing on the bad. And obviously there was something that was a reason for this to happen this way. And it's really crazy, because when we was going through this together, that was the whole purpose of all this, is to do this together as a team. And then to get that roadblock, it's like, what? But and I was telling her, like, when we go back to the summertime when she had her EG, when both of us had our EGDs done, our surgeon had told me once she was recovering from that she needed to lose a lot of weight, because of when he was inside her with the scope, it was not that much space in there. And so that in order to make the surgery safer for her and him to do it successfully, that she needs to lose a lot of weight, which she has been losing weight. But, and that could cause complications and whatnot. So I don't know, maybe, it wasn't her time yet, in the sense that, the Lord was looking out like, hey, you're not ready yet. So I'm going to save you from this until you are ready. You just got to think positive. You know that the surgery's going to happen. It's just not happening on the time that you thought it was going to happen. But it will happen. So I've been just trying to be very supportive of that with her, and let her know that, I'm here for her, and nothing's changed besides the date of the surgery. But we're going to stick to keeping her on track, I want to make sure I hold her accountable and keep her on the right track and keep her motivated. I'm always on her about her waters every day, because I can't get the water in like I need to. So she's getting the water in, and and she's doing great with making good choices with her meals and stuff. And I'll be more so trying to be like the bad angel, like, hey, here, if something I know that she will eat previously, like, hey, go get that burger. She's like, no, I don't want the burgers. Like, I don't know. I just want her to be happy too. But, I don't know. But the point that I'm getting at is that everything happens for a reason, like she said, and it will happen eventually. We're hoping that it will be sooner than later. So definitely like in the next couple months, that it end up working out, like definitely before summer. I feel like she should be able to have surgery. But it's not the end all. Like, this is not it. Like, she will have surgery. It's just a minor roadblock that we will get through together, and then she will have surgery. And then I'll be feeling bad, because I'll be complaining a lot about having this, like, not being happy with it and not being able to eat and all the frustrations that I'm having with it. And, like, here she is, wanting the surgery and got denied it all of a sudden. And it's just like, I'm trying to like tone back on I'm not ungrateful, but it might come off as ungratefulness. But, yeah, I don't know. just like today, this is, the holiday is about being thankful. So I'm thankful about having being blessed to receive the surgery, and I'm thankful to have Nique with me in life and through this journey together. I'm thankful for a lot of things. I don't take it for granted. It's just that it's like anything in life that's new is frustrations, trying to adjust to stuff. So I'm gonna be more mindful of that. And because I was really happy about putting on that shirt that I haven't been able to put on in a couple, like a year or two. So um, yeah, count your blessings because you never know what can happen. But she's gonna be okay. She's gonna be okay. She's really strong. I tell her all the time, like, Nique, you my role model. She's very strong, and she dealt with a lot of things that it's like when we go through certain situations. Mine, I don't say it's easy, but like mine's usually always ended up like going the straight and narrow. And then for some reason, like she have a lot of bumps when it comes to her situations that we have that's somewhere. But she always find a way to persevere and get through them, and we do it together. So I'm here for her, and I know she'll be fine. I know she's gonna have surgery. So I told her, in the meantime, enjoy having your stomach because, I've really truly missed just being able to eat a regular meal. I don't know, but she'll be fine, and I love you, and you're strong, and everything will be okay, and you'll have surgery soon. So don't worry. Um, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So I don't know. I just feel like that overall, this is it's called the journey for a reason, and everyone's journey with weight loss surgery is completely different, and in life in general is completely different. But more particularly with this surgery process, and it really shows you if there's something that you truly want, and and if you do, you will jump through all the loops and hurdles because they put you through a lot of the hoops and hurdles to get it. And was like my process took approximately 4 months. Nique's was going to be 6 months, but now hers is going to be even longer. But it just shows you like how strong you are as a person, and if this is truly something that you want, because if it's truly something that you want, you're gonna do whatever you gotta do that they say you need to do to get it done. And while mine was, I'm not gonna say easier because it wasn't easy, but like while mine wasn't as difficult as hers is going to be, um, it really shows you what type of person you are and how much you're willing to change your life for the better. Because like I said, with my 55 pounds of weight loss, like my blood, pretty much my high blood pressure is pretty much gone. Um, my like the clothes is fitting different, just even with just 55 pounds weight loss, and I just feel a lot different. And people, my family, tell me all the time, like, you look so small, you look so smaller, and I'm like, yeah, or whatever. But like, I'm starting to see it and seeing it like in clothes and stuff, and so it makes it worth it. Like being on the other side now and being post op, like it's truly what you have to go through prior is definitely worth it because it's only been a month and a week, and like like I lost 36 pounds, so um, I can only imagine what a year from now would be like. So you just gotta withstand the test and definitely stay focused and driven. Um, because otherwise, if you get to thinking negative, I'm trying to tell you all the time, babe, make sure you're thinking positive. Make sure you're staying the course and just staying positive because the minute that you get off track and you let the devil come in and take over your mind, you just gonna revert to your old ways. So she's been doing really good with staying focused, getting more active, and like just keeping those healthy changes that she made constant. So I have complete faith in Nique, and I know that she's gonna do great, and I know that when she finally gets surgery, she's gonna be amazing. She'll be much better than me because I've been a naughty berry since surgery. So I know she's gonna do a lot better than me, and we're gonna get through this together. Um, yeah. Something else I want to talk about. Um, I've been diving into like sugar-free candies. I don't know if I should be doing it. Probably not. But like, whatever. Like, I've been wanting something sweet, and like, it's been working for me. I tried some of the Halo Tops. And it's not. It got like this chemically taste to it or something. I don't know. I ain't really vibing with that. 'Cause I was scared if I kept eating it, I was gonna start dumping or something. So, I don't know. I just been just. I was trying to do little things here and there. Like I said, I'm just gonna go back to the liquid diet stage and stuff until next week and just figure out something different. But back to you. So, how do you? I mean, what's gonna keep you motivated through this process, and what is your piece of advice to someone who's, because you've seen in our weight loss group that there was someone else who had the same problem as her. So like, what is your piece of advice, and what's gonna keep you motivated through finishing up your process?
Well, at this point, I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying I'm not motivated, but it's difficult every day because you struggle still every day, and you think, well, this surgery is gonna help me so much. This surgery is gonna help me so much. I don't even at this point. I don't even know when it's gonna be. Mm-hmm. So I think just continuing to move towards getting a date again is gonna be the most motivation I can really receive for myself. Just because right now it's open ended. Mm-hmm. It doesn't. It's kind of like in the beginning when it didn't feel real, and then all of a sudden, it happened. Mm-hmm. So now I'm back at square one. It just doesn't feel real.
Well, you're not exactly at square one. You're like, I think it's just a step before. Like you completed we had to complete, we completed, and then you got to like the decision point. That's where you at, and literally at the decision point, it was like the insurance. So it's like you just got not back like one step back to the insurance thing. I don't want you to feel like you're just starting all over because you're not really starting all over again. You're just starting over from getting approved through surgery, approved through your insurance again. And lucky for her, the insurance that she has is the same insurance she had when she got approved. It's just a different plan. So, it should be just transferable. Like, nothing changed besides when she meet her deductible, and then she'll be fine. So I don't think that. I think it's just more so a financial thing right now, and then once you meet the financial needs of it, then you'll be fine.
Yeah.
So that's what we're gonna work on, is getting the financial part of it taken care of, and after that, like, it's just resubmission. I don't want to make it like it's just easy either, because it's not easy to get knocked back down like that. But I don't want her to feel bad, like she hasn't accomplished anything through this process, because she has. She's accomplished weight loss. She's accomplished changing her lifestyle prior to surgery. She's changed a lot. So I don't want her to take away the positive that she got from this journey so far. So that's why I mentioned, that's why I said, it's not like you start all over, because you're not starting over, because you accomplished a lot thus far. And the same way, she tried on some stuff and it fit now again, so that would make her really happy. So I want her to just completely to be happy through the hard times, as crazy as that sounds, but I want her to find the good things in it. And so, but literally, once she meets the financial obligation of her deductible, I don't know. I don't foresee it being anything else besides having another appointment to get the same approval again through the surgeon, and then they submit it to the insurance. Now the part about that is, our surgeon office be booked out for surgeries for at least a month or two. So if anything, it'd be another couple months of waiting for the actual surgery. But at that time, you'll know that you met your financial deductible, so nothing will stop at that time around. So it'll be a for sure day. It'll just be waiting again. So we're gonna actively meet that deductible sooner than later, so that she can go through the processes of getting everything back to the insurance and getting approved again. And then that way she can feel happy again with a new surgery date and know that this time is her time for real. And Yeah, it'll be okay. What else? You got anything else? So, I don't have anything else. Like I said, I'm pretty much just dealing with like my tooth pain, so I'm on medicine for that. I really wish I can use some ibuprofen, but can't. Um, uh, I am going into an allergist next week because I've been having really, really bad allergy problems lately. My second post-op appointment is, what is it, 6 weeks? So it's next week on a Friday. So I'll give you guys a date about that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. My goal is to lose the 38 pounds before the end of the year. So I can get out of the 300s. Out of 300s by 2018. That's the plan. That is the goal. That is the plan. So hopefully, I'll be really, really happy if I can get to 299 by January 1st. But other than that, yeah, man, I'm gonna my protein intake has been a lot better. I run it out, so I'm gonna go get some more from GNC. I want to try getting Premier Protein back, but we'll see how that goes. My fluid intake could be better. It's like some days I'm getting it in, some days I'm not. It's just back and forth with that. But I wasn't dehydrated when I went to the hospital, so that's good. And yeah, man, just doing this day by day, learning as I go. We both been just reading stuff constantly, just steady educating ourselves more and more about it, because it seems like you get a lot of information pre-op, but once you post-op, it's kind of like, other than like them telling you like what to eat during your diet stage, that's pretty much all the supplemental educational materials that you receive. So it's like more so like educating yourself on things. Before I go, that's what I want to talk about. I have been noticing a huge change in my body odor. I have been really like sweaty under my arms and like musty. Nique said I'm not musty, but like I feel like I'm musty. At least I noticed a change in my normal, like what's my normalcy. It's just I noticed that like if I don't put out deodorant immediately out the shower, like if I even went like I don't know like 30 minutes or so, it starts to smell or starts to sweat. Like I have to like immediately put it on, and then even like after putting it on, like an hour later, I'm already sweaty. It's like it's weird, and then like I go a couple hours and I notice I'm like feeling like I'm musty or whatever. I don't know, and I read about it and I know that it's a sign of like your hormones changing with weight loss and stuff like that, that your body is going through changes. But I pray and hope to God that this is not like this part ends soon, because it's not cool. I don't like it. I'm not like it at all. It's just I know it's a huge difference in my body with that, and it's just not cool. Like I'm okay right now, but a little bit later I'll probably be stinky. But yes, I just wanted to mention that. So if you guys having problems with that or have problems with that, comment below and let me know how you guys fixed that and what happened and how long that process took, because I ain't trying to be funky. So, but yeah, man, that's about all. I'm gonna try not to forget weeks again, because like I said, we both want to document like what we looking like and what we experiencing throughout. So, but time get away from you sometimes, so it is what it is. So until next week, that's it. Peace.